The Pomeranian is a dog breed of the Spitz type. It gets its name from the region of Pomerania, which is located in northwestern Poland and northeastern Germany. As you may or may not know, the Pomeranian is actually quite tiny. But it comes from large sled dog breeds, so that's a little bit of a surprise, isn't it? Despite its cute size, don't underestimate it though, for it has quite an amusing and extensive history. But more on that later. At first glance, you might think that it resembles a fox, which adds to why so many people love this specific dog breed. Aside from that, the Pomeranian is known to be active and obedient, and can definitely be your next best friend. With that, if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in getting a Pomeranian sometime soon, or maybe you already got one of your own and want to know more about them. We've got you covered. Hello everyone, welcome to Dog Oracle. Before we get started with the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more great daily doggy content. In this video, we will discuss the good, the bad, the ugly, or to put it simply, the pros and cons of having a pet Pomeranian. Our goal is to give you all the details you need to know, so we encourage you to stick around until the video ends because we're sure you don't want to miss out on this. Let's get right into it and start with the pros. Number 5. Numerous Poms change color when they grow up. As Pomeranian puppies mature, there is a possibility that their fur color might change color. There's no easy way of determining whether your very own Pom puppy will change color as they grow older, but there is always that chance. From brown, they might become orange. Yes, it may be weird, but it's a fun quirk that most dogs have, and it can happen to your Pom once they start going through their natural aging process. Number 4. Pomeranians come in almost 20 different colors. It is typical for other dog breeds to come in 2 to 3 colors, or maybe even 4 or 5, but the Pomeranian trumps that with a number of 18, and it is recognized by the American Kennel Club. They come in black, black and tan, blue, blue and tan, blue merle, chocolate, chocolate and tan, cream, orange, orange sable, red, red sable, white, wolf sable, cream sable, beaver, tricolored, and blue sable. Now you may or may not be wondering about blue Poms. Well, sorry to break it to you, but these types of Poms are not blue at all. Yes, they're called blue Poms, but not because of their fur color, but due to their nose's color. It's got a hint of blue in it, but their fur is usually black. However, sometimes these little blue Pomeranians have blue eyes too. Number 3. Pom mummies, better known as pom dams, can give birth to twins. It's quite rare for dogs to bear twins, but pom dams or the pom mummies are known to have that capability. How does it happen exactly? Well, let me explain it to you. Pom twins have their own individual embryonic sacs, however, they share only one umbilical cord, and more often than not, each pom twins comes out with different fur colors. Maybe that's why this is a lesser known fact about Poms, because it's not easy to recognize them due to the difference in color. That is, unless of course you were there when the Pom dam gave birth. Number 2. Pomeranians are active, extroverted, and intelligent. Poms, they're more than just small and fluffy creatures. They are definitely full of life and personality. If you have a Pom at home, you will never have a dull moment. They are always looking to have fun. Plus, they're also intelligent dogs, so aside from being companion dogs, they make good watchdogs as well. Number 1. They work well as service dogs, especially as medical alert dogs. Speaking of watchdogs, did you know that despite their cute size and hyper behavior, they can be service dogs? Here's the thing. Their unconditional caring and loving nature just really sets them apart, and that's why they're known to have been used as service dogs, specifically therapy dogs and medical alert dogs. In instances wherein Pomeranians are trained to be diabetic alert dogs, they can keep an eye on their diabetic owners and give them a signal that their blood sugar is either too high or too low. This is because diabetic alert dogs are trained to smell the compounds that a body releases when there is an imbalance in the blood sugar. The same is true when a person is having a heart attack. Your dog knows how you normally smell, and when you are about to get a heart attack, your body releases a distinct odor due to certain chemicals suddenly becoming present in the bloodstream. When trained POMs sense this, they will look around for help. Usually, these medical alert dogs wear a dog collar that states they are a medical alert dog, and when they come to a random person for a helping hand, the individual can see that collar and either call emergency services or directly check on the dog's owner. And just like that, we're done with the pros. Let's take a look at the POM's cons. Number 5. POMs can be sassy. POMs are small dogs, but they seem to think otherwise. They can be sassy dogs and tend to overestimate their capabilities. Simply put, they might think of themselves as the alpha dog in a group. So if you leave them alone outside, it is possible for them to be in danger due to the other animals that are present nearby, such as other bigger dogs. While you can train them to be calmer and gentler, it is still best to always keep an eye out for your beloved POM. Number 4. POMs are quite high maintenance in terms of grooming. Pomeranians are double-coated dogs, and so for proper grooming, you will need to brush through their fur at least 3 times a week. Aside from that, they also require a full groom almost every month. This may be an issue for some owners who are too busy or would prefer a lower maintenance pet, so it is definitely something you should take note of about the POM. Number 3. They are prone to joint problems. Pomeranians are prone to experiencing a condition named luxating patellas. It makes their kneecaps improperly set at their joints. This makes movement painful for them. Other than that, these dogs have also been known to experience hip or elbow dysplasia, which is basically an abnormal growth in the ball and socket of the hip or elbow joints. If your POM gets diagnosed with these conditions, your vet will most likely advise surgery to treat it, and that is not cheap at all. Number 2. POMs are quite sensitive to temperature. Even though Pomeranian dogs have a really thick coat, when you start taking care of one, you have to make sure that you don't let them out if the weather is too hot or too cold outside. If the weather is too hot outside, POMs tend to feel unwell. When you're out with your beloved Pomeranian on a sunny day, you need to keep an eye on them. If they start panting, developing a bright red tongue, or start having pale gums, it'd be best for you to cool them down. A good way to do this is by giving them a little dip in doggy swimming pools. On the other hand, if it's too chilly outside, POMs can also get sick. As I said, they are sensitive to temperature, so that applies to both hot and cold weather. If it's really chilly or snowing quite a lot in the great outdoors, it's better for you to keep them all warm and comfy inside your house. Number 1. For their size, they bark pretty loud. Pomeranians are known for barking a lot. Don't underestimate their small size. They bark like big dogs. This can be an issue with you as their owner or even with your neighbors. What you should do in this case is to start them young. Train them while they're still little puppies and make sure they know how to listen to you when you're telling them to keep quiet. That's also a good way to avoid dog aggression in POMs, so it's a win-win situation for you and your pet. With POMs, this is easy to understand because they came from large sled dog breeds. Perhaps the extra loud bark comes from their ancestors, which our own ancestors needed in the olden days too. Aside from letting them socialize and training them, you can give them something to nibble on or chew on or play with so that they are distracted and will make less noise. Before we say goodbye, we hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment down below which fact about the Pomeranian you like the most. If you had fun learning about the Pomeranian with us, make sure to watch more of our videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.